Before I get into anything that is crypto related, guys, I just want to say that if you are in Turkey, I hope that you guys stay safe and be careful out there. My heart goes out to you guys. I mean, what is happening right now is beyond insane. So my heart goes out, my prayers go out to you guys. I'm sorry for what is going on. A 7.5 earthquake has been hit twice in less than 24 hours in Turkey, as you guys can see in this short video right here. So we're gonna get into the crypto in just a second, but look at a few seconds of this video, guys. It's really devastating on what's been going on. So if you guys are there, I'm sorry, and I hope you guys stay safe, really. So in today's video, guys, we're obviously going to be having a look at VRA. It's looking pretty good overall. It's looking nice. Currently traded at 0078, ranked 303, and Verasity has 370,000 people on the watch list. Now, VRA currently has a market cap of $81 million, sitting at a $35 million volume. Okay, so we have 44% of the volume that has been traded in the past 24 hours, which is pretty good, even though it's down 38%. So the fact that half of the market cap is being traded, that's obviously a good sign. That means people are interested in it. Okay, now if we have a look at VRA right here, if you guys remember, I said that we were in a nice consolidation phase and that VRA was ready to explode. I said that in my last video. And boom, look what we had. We had this nice, beautiful explosion, exploding away from that nice little downwards trend. And this was obviously a downwards trend line. And if you guys know, in my Twitter, I said that I've been accumulating VRA all the way here. And of course, I mean, I've been buying VRA all around before that, right? I've been buying VRA right here, accumulating in the bear market, but I did say that I was buying way more VRA right here. And this is exactly what happened. I did that. I saw a nice little consolidation, and then boom, a continuation is exactly what we want to see. Now, what is bad, or what you don't want to see, is when we have a pump and then a straight dump. That's usually pump and dump. People don't believe in the project and people aren't here for the long term. But when we see a pump and a consolidation and then another pump, it gives a chance for the RSI to kind of fall back a little bit and retest. And if we have a look at the stochastic RSI or even the regular relative strength index on the 4-hour time frame, we could see right here that the RSI right here on the 4-hour time frame, even though we were going sideways, the RSI has been coming down. So we were retesting, we were coming back, we were cooling off before the strength index can essentially fly again. And the same thing is happening again. Look at that. The RSI, boom, we pop back up. We were a little bit overbought. Now, what happens when we're overbought? Investors are going to be looking to sell essentially. And this is exactly what happened. We started consolidating one more time and the RSI came down, consolidating. Now, if we keep consolidating, right, RSI is most likely going to fall down, giving us more room for VRA Veracity to explode and give us some growth. Now, Veracity on the 4-hour time frame, we are in a short bull pennant, bull flag. Very good pattern, I would say. Okay, so if you guys can see right here, I mean, VRA currently in a downtrend and currently holding that nice little support as a base right here, as you guys can see. So obviously this is getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. The question is where is the breakout going to be? Well, there's two breakouts. One is going to be obviously to the upside, which the target should be anywhere between 0.009 or right here between 0.0062. Now, obviously, I'm leaning more towards the top side. Now, if we have a breakout right here, let's say it could be 9.2. It could even go higher than that, in my opinion. If we have a breakout right here, then obviously it's going to be 6.3. Depending on where and how far we break out, it's really going to depend on everything. But that being said, because we are in a mini bull market or bull cycle in a bear market, and that means that this will obviously go to the upside, and there's clearly upwards momentum on VRA right now and on crypto as a whole. We're gonna have to see what happens later this week. We got a lot of meetings happening and big earnings happening too. So we're gonna have to see how this affects the stock market as well. Stock market is actually opening right now as I am speaking. It opened about a minute ago. So if we have a look on the stock market, let's have a look on the stock market real quick. We could see that things are a little bit shaking. We got the S&P down 0.44%, and that's about it. I mean, we got the VIX is up 6%, so the volatility is up. We got Visa down 0.21%. We got Tesla up 3%. So the whole market, the whole stock market is a little bit shaky right now. Doesn't really know where we're gonna go. But if we have a look at Bitcoin real quick, we could see that Bitcoin is also in a consolidation pattern. Okay, we are still above the 200 moving average. Things are looking very good. Obviously, the trend is your friend until it bends. Now, until we maybe break below the 200 moving average, then I wouldn't see Bitcoin being bearish again, at least on the immediate short term. Now, That being said, overall, guys, I am still a little bit bearish on the macro because interest rates are still high, inflation's still high, and actually unemployment. This could be a good news on the short term that unemployment is down 3.4%. But historically, every time unemployment has gone down to an all-time low, that's usually means that a massive, massive move is about to come or a big disaster is imminent. So this is why we have to be careful and to not look at these little details. But going back to VRA, because this video is about VRA, I mean, we are clearly above the 200 moving average right here on the 4-hour time frame. If we take a look at the daily time frame, we obviously are way above on the 200 moving average on the daily time frame. Now, if we have a look on the weekly and we remove that, we could see right here that we obviously don't have a 200 moving average on the weekly, because look at that, boom. I mean, this coin's only came out in 2019, right? Now, if we have a look on Bitcoin, we are actually getting just rejected on the 200 moving average right here. So this is why I'm saying that on the macro, overall, I'm actually very bearish on Bitcoin. And I think we're going to have at least one more low, which is going to be to $10,000. Now, the good thing is that Verasity is not going to bleed as much, because look at that, we have a nice little pump. So it's very, very, very possible that we come back, maybe double bottom right here at 0.002, while Bitcoin goes to essentially $9,000 to $12,000. Now, of course, guys, that doesn't mean it's gonna happen. I'm gonna accumulate every dip that will happen in 2023. So it doesn't matter if it's starting now. I'm not gonna be timing the bottom. I'm not gonna bank on Bitcoin to go to 12K. I'm saying that there's a very, very high chance that I think that Bitcoin does go to 12K. I'm not saying this anything by any means that is guaranteed. So assuming VRA comes down, I'm gonna accumulate. I accumulated both of the dips right here on VRA, and boom, you want to dollar cost average your position down. You want to make your average as low as possible. Okay, you don't want to buy pumps, you want to buy when it's in the red. So right now VRA is 2.43%. You have $500, put 250. Why not? You have 1,000, put $300, $400. So you want to essentially dollar cost average red candles. Obviously, that's really what you want to do. A lot of mistakes that people do, which is also good because at the end of the day, guys, VRA is still at a very, very low market cap. It's still an altcoin gem. $81 million is very, very low. But before I finish this video, I just want to say that what you really want to, essentially buy is these dips right here, these wicks right here, or one more time and before coming to the upside. So these are the dips you really, really want to be buying right here. So you had an opportunity to buy what right here and right here 2 times actually on the 1-hour time frame. So these little dips is exactly what you want to be buying. So this is my short video on VRA, guys. I think VRA will go to the moon in 2024. So if you guys like this video, make sure you stick around. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.